Hello everyone and welcome back to Handmade Not Hallmark. It's Amanda here. I want to welcome you guys back. I have this really cute just because kind of card I wanted to create. I'm using some Mama Elephant stamp products as well as some dies from Simon, MFT, and I'm also going to be using my Prismascolor pencils to create this cute card today. So here I did some pre-die cutting. I've got some pattern paper here that I got from my stash. I have some soft navy cardstock, some Schoolhouse Red, and some Neenah Desert Storm cardstock. So the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get my image stamped and colored, and I'm going to be using Neenah paper today to do my coloring because I am going to be using my colored pencils. This is kind of one of my favorite ways to do coloring. I really like the look of colored pencil on Neenah paper or any kind of craft paper, and I like using my Prismacolors for this. So here I chose the cute little bears hugging, and I'm going to be using my VersaFine Onyx Black ink to stamp today. This is a really nice dark ink. It's perfect for colored pencils. I think it really stands out. Just using my fingertips to press this down on my Misti tool. And I did stamp it twice because I wanted to make sure I had a really nice dark impression. I hope everyone's having a good week. It has gotten super cold here. We've had some interesting weather come through, but with a fire going, we're trying to stay as nice, toasty warm. So next I have the colored pencils that I'm going to be using. I will filter in just a few more here and there, but I'll make sure I show which ones I'm using on screen. And I'm going to start some music, and once we're all done with the coloring, we'll come back and finish up together. Once the coloring was all done, I took the coordinating dies and cut these little cuties out. I'm using my wire snips here and going to run that through my Big Shot machine. Now that I have those cut out, I'm going to get my little card front here put together. I didn't like how the bears kind of blended in against that soft navy color, so I decided to cut another circle using some Neenah Solar White cardstock, using those same stitch circles that I used before. I kind of wanted them to stand out a little bit more against what I had going on. This card was kind of a new thing for me. I typically don't use a whole lot of pattern paper, but I was kind of inspired by this one with the colors, and I've been really into using, navies and reds and craft colors. It's kind of my new favorite color combination, so hopefully when the spring arrives, if it ever arrives, I'm going to start filtering a lot more pastels and getting into the really springy colors. Next, I wanted to take a sentiment from the same stamp set, and I stamped it using my Versamark ink and used some Brutus Monroe Alabaster White embossing powder, and I'm just going to heat that up with my heat gun, get that nice and melted. And next I'm going to take a banner die from the Blueprint Sketch 29 from MFT and use the larger banner and cut this sentiment out. Now where I had this placed, I had a little bit of trouble getting it to fit actually on my card. I didn't think about it until I had already done it, and I didn't want to have to redo all of that embossing again, so I made it work. I fiddled around for a little bit just to see how I liked it, and in the end I like where I had it placed, and I think it looks great on the card. Next I wanted to get everything for the background adhered together so that I at least had that done. I knew how I wanted that to be done. So I got those circles placed on the pattern paper, and I just used my big scissors to trim off all the excess, and then I'm going to adhere that down as well. And I'm just using some Tombow Mono multi-glue. Now here's where I was kind of fiddling, trying to figure out the best way to do it, and I decided to take that same banner die and just kind of shift it down a little bit so it wasn't so long. I just moved the die down and just did a partial die cut on that. And then I decided it would be best to use some 3D foam squares to pop up these cute bears. And I'm only putting them around. I'm not leaving a space so that I can kind of tuck the sentiment up underneath. And I didn't want those foam squares to get in the way. I really like these bears. They were super cute. I was super excited that Mama Elephant brought them out. And I'm just using my T-square ruler here to kind of help make sure that that's nice and straight. Next I'm going to go in and add some finishing details with a white gel pen. I am really excited. I recently got some new products that I'm excited to use for this year. I got some new Mama Elephant, some Studio Katya, and Lawn Fawn just had their sneak peek week, and I'm so thrilled. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to getting just a couple more new things to share this year. And I finally got myself some Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. Not fantastic with them yet. I'm working on getting better at blending, but I'm really impressed with them, and I can't wait to share on screen with you guys some projects with them. Next I took that gel pen and I just added some simple stitching all the way around to kind of pull the stitching back in from the circles, and I'm taking some Nuvo drops here in Autumn Red, Simply White, and Caribbean Ocean. I thought these would look really nice against that pattern paper. They kind of all matched a little bit, and I just wanted to add a little bit of dimension to it as well. To finish up, I took my Wink of Stella glitter brush pen and added some shimmer here and there. And that will finish up my card for today. I want to thank you guys for coming by, for liking and subscribing to my channel. I'm looking to bring you guys videos every week. If I can get 2 in, that would be fantastic. But again, thank you guys for coming by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you don't miss out on any more videos here on my channel. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I can't wait to come back and show you what else I've got. Have a great day. Bye!